Welcome, my fellow zombie nerds. Let me introduce myself by saying my name is Blue Star. Firstly, I want to say thank you for tuning into the first ever voiceover of the channel. If you like the story content, let me know in the comments and we will continue more of this. All the support means the world to me. And with that being said, we are doing a ranking every single Black Ops 6 Zombies map, in my own opinion, as I have over 1,400 hours, so I feel like I have a pretty decent understanding of them. I mean, your opinion might change, but granted, this is just my list on how I rank them. And with that being said, let's get on with the rankings, shall we? Coming in at number 6 place of Black Ops 6 has to be Liberty Falls. Now, with Liberty Falls, it is a very simple map, simple Easter egg, plus also with the return of the jet gun, that luckily this one does not break, unlike in BO2's Transit. It is replayable. Like, this is a map, like, if you want to get camo challenges done, this is your map. If you know how to do the bank little glitch, this is your map. For those 2,000 headshots, easy map. It is also a very good complement to Terminus, with Terminus being the harder one of the two. But it also has a bowling Easter egg. It has a free ether tool that you can get on round 10 to get a rare rarity. But also the intro cutscene with seeing Richtofen with a Wunderwaffe, or I guess this version of Eddie. Such a good cutscene. And then seeing Sam for the first time. Absolutely beautiful cutscene. Now, with that being said, since it is a simple Easter egg, there's no boss fight. It's just 3 waves of surviving and basically in a lockdown for so long. The Mangler spawn when the map came out, yeah, there was a lot of Manglers, but now they kind of fix it. And then Panos, I feel like they could have done a little bit more with him, which they kind of did in Reckoning, but not the best. But I do like the fact that, like, you do switch places with him, which is such a good way to end the boss fight. That's my own opinion of Liberty Falls. Coming in at number 5, we have Reckoning, the final map of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now, I will say it had a lot of hype around it because it was the final map. It is a very good map due to the amount of side Easter eggs that it contains, between the Mr. Peaks free perk Easter egg, the Ether Blade Easter egg, which is kind of essential depending on which boss fight you do, especially with some of the augments for Samnup. You have the Trash Can Easter egg, which you can get random loot, sometimes good, sometimes bad. It just depends on how the game's feeling. You have anti-gravity mode, makes its return since their Eisendrache, I believe. Memory serves me right. I could be wrong. And also, I like the fact you can do most Easter egg steps like in different order, as opposed to like the game telling you, it's like, oh, you gotta do this one, this one, this one. I think it's a good map. However, though, the Richtofen side of the boss fight, you better be prepared. That boss fight alone took me weeks to do, and I finally got him. Uberklaus. This man in his robot form, I guess robot forms, can shoot 2 energy balls that can do so much freaking damage to the player. I think I've gone down more times to him, and also the exploding special rounds. Those robots should not be able to do so much damage. But also the layout's confusing too. It's a good week to figure out the layout of this map. Only because it's like 3 different towers and so on and so forth. And it does have a very interesting little storytelling Easter egg, I will say, which I think is pretty adorable. Coming in our number 4 spots, we have Citadel Dare More. Such a very cool map, especially with the cold castle vibe. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Horizon Jack, but with elements of swords as opposed to bows. Having craft in the map from Vanguard zombies, which was a nice touch. I know Terminus kind of hinted at that, but it was nice seeing them bring back old characters. Also, find out Richtofen's origins through craft and also through a intel piece. I think this has the best intel of the game. You also have the Secret Maya and Franco cutscene, which was very cool. The boss fights, very cool. A little bit difficult, but I do gotta kind of knock it down due to the fact the Raven Sword can be annoying if you don't know the zodiac signs, as well as the eye step. Because sometimes most eyes look exactly the same. And with that being said, we will move on to the next map. Coming in on the third spot on the list, we have Terminus, the other launch map of Black Ops 6 Zombies, along with Liberty Falls. I believe this map is more dedicated to the die-hard zombie players, with it being more challenging, more special enemies, and overall just a very, little bit difficult of a map sometimes, if you don't know what you're doing. Very cool wonder weapon, I will say, with the Beam Smasher, as well as the Pirates Double Points Easter egg that you can do, along with the mini boss fight halfway through the Easter egg with Nathan. I thought that was a very unique addition to zombies. I hope we see more in the future with Black Ops 7. Maybe Treyarch, maybe. Also, we can't forget about Dr. Peck and his warheads that he lost at the events of Cold War. Now, I do have a little bit of problems with this map. The fact that the node lockdown, very annoying. And I wish the glitch with the shock charge was still in the game. But hey, we gotta make do what we got now. Also, the Wonder Fizz location could have been a whole lot better than on the bow of the ship, because it's such a hassle to go get perks after round 25 when you're trying to do a high round strat. And also, like the nuke step, I think there's going to be like one nuke you have to disarm. I don't think you need to do all 3 of them, which I guess is not too bad as long as you have Ether Shroud, but still, if you don't know what you're doing, this can be a real challenging map. But I think number 3 is the spot this has to go in. Coming in at our number 2 spot on the list, we have the Tomb. What can I say? ISAF made its return after Origins. They've kind of fixed the ice staff compared to Origins, where you don't waste more ammo with it. It is a very simple Easter egg to do, with a little bit of side Easter eggs, like with the after round 21 you get a free legendary ether tool, a free Pack-a-Punch crystal, as well as a ray gun Easter egg. So overall, I think this has the best rewarding Easter eggs. Now, also the atmosphere of the Dark Ether Nexus, absolutely phenomenal. Such a very pretty area. And also with the Sin Artifact boss fight, which it's not too bad in a way. However, sometimes it can be a little bit of a challenge, especially if if you run into the laser during the boss fight, you'll have a very hard time. Now, since it is a very small map, I have to say the doors on this map are ridiculous. There should be no reason these doors cost so much money to do. Now, if we had shopping free, wouldn't be a problem. And then Archibald, man oh man, this man can be annoying so many times. I just can't stand him. I like his story, but I just can't stand him. And also like Bill and the Ice Staff too. That's why I always bring the Mustang and Sally's because I know it's gonna be a challenging fight. And then also like reuse enemies as well is my other complaint. But so yeah, so now let's get on to the best map of BO6. And to no one's surprise, this has to be Shattered Vale. Has to take the crown for this spot. 5 wonder weapons between the original ray gun, the Mark II, the 3 variants, and the Wonder Waff. I don't need any more. Plus a zombified T-Rex. Hello? And then the cutscene that proceeds before you fight the Z-Rex. Phenomenal job. With Eddie and finally coming to terms with Weaver. Now, there is some cons though. The special enemies can be annoying. That stupid abomination step is absolutely annoying. And Sam, always talking about the Sin Artifact. Yeah, she's a little annoying. But anyways, guys, that is my ranking for Black Ops 6 Zombies maps, in my own opinion. If you want to see more of this, leave me a thing in the comments. I will say thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for more zombies, especially when Black Ops 7 arrives. Me and my friends have a couple ideas that we are thinking about. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.